Norwex product is the Mop System. It comes with a handle, a base, and a wet and dry mop. What I really like about this, besides the dry and wet mop, is that you can make it to fit your height. So if you're taller, you can make it taller. If you're shorter, you can make it shorter, so it's easier to use for you. And my granddaughter, who's 3 years old, thought it was wonderful because the mop could be made very little for her. Now let me show you how this works. Make it taller for me again. I'm going to put on the dry mop, and it says right on there, dry mop, on the tag. Put that on, and I'm going to, as you can see, we have some debris on the floor, and I'm going to mop it up. A lot of debris. And pick it up. Now I'm doing this with no chemicals, no end dust, nothing on the mop head, and I might have to do this a couple times. But when it gets dirty, I can take the rubber brush that does not come with the mop head, it's sold separately, and I just take the rubber brush and I run it over the mop head, dry mop head, and I can get almost all of the lint and dirt off. That way I don't have to wash it. Now let's go back and finish. All right, let's clean it off again. And once again, I don't need to wash it. Although they can be washed, you just don't put any fabric softener on them. Washed and dried. Okay, so that was the dry mop. Now what I'm going to do is just peel this off and put on the wet mop. I like to lay it on the floor and then center it. Now there's a couple ways you can use it. You can either just go ahead and wet the mop head, or you can take a spray bottle, and you can actually put some oil, essential oil in it so it smells. You take the spray bottle, wet the floor. You notice my floors are wood, so I'm not going to wet them a whole lot. And then you just mop. Now remember, this has the microfibers and the silver strands in them, so it is also antibacterial. And that's all I need to do. No bucket and no chemicals. The dry mop also comes, the dry mop you can also buy different mop heads. One of my favorite is for the tile. And I have tile in my house that has little crevices in it. This works great. I wet it, or you use the water, spray water again, and you can get in all the little crevices and take out the dirt. The other one that I like is the chenille. It picks up the dust a little bit better if you have big pieces of dust, big dust bunnies floating around. And this also can be wiped off with the rubber brush. The wet mop can be just, you can just take it, you can wash it out and hang it up to dry, and it will dry without having to wash it. Now, I do like to wash it after a couple times to get all the uckies out of it. Another feature of this mop is that you can buy, little mop head to go on that particular, you can either buy it by itself with a handle, or you can get it to go onto this handle. That can be used for small places like bathrooms, if the other one's too big. You can also get all those particular mop heads with it, but it does come with a dry mop and a wet mop head. If you would like to order this or any other product from Norwex, please visit the site below. Thank you.